how are you doing? Alright. I'm gonna be real with you. I did do a sneak peek. I got a phone call halfway through this, and so I had to stop it, and like, it didn't like go back to the video, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start the new one. So, basically, I kind of, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going. I'll update you with the cards. Okay, it might be a little easier. Okay. Do. Alright. So, current energy for Scorpio. What's going on? Yeah, bro. Alright, death. Something's coming to an end here. A cycle is coming to an end. Eight of Swords. The prison you sit in is one of your own creation, right? This woman, ain't nobody standing there watching her to make sure she doesn't escape, right? She is surrounded by swords. She could walk over to one of those swords at any point because her feet are not bound, and she could untie herself, right? It's almost like the prison in your mind is just in your mind. It's not like you are actually free to do whatever, you know? And we have Four of Wands, right? This is a strong foundation. A strong foundation in truth and communication and partnership, you know? Because I do see, like, this happy couple holding... Oh, they're not holding hands. They're holding a bunch of flowers in the air in front of their castle. They're just like, like, all happy, right? So, it's like you have to go through this. You have to find your liberation. You have to walk up to those swords and you gotta cut yourself free. And the freedom you need to find is in your head. The ruminating thoughts, the thinking, what if I did this? What if I did that? What if, chicken butt? You gotta go forward. You gotta go forward. Fall forward. If you're gonna fall at all, fall forward. Alright, never go back. That is a metaphor to hold on to for the rest of your life. Don't go back to things. If it's come to a conclusion, let it be concluded. You will never ever restore something to its full potential, right? And sometimes that's another problem with relationships, is we're looking at somebody's potential, not the actual reality of the level that they're living up to it, right? So, death card. Let's talk about it. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is the end of you feeling left out in the cold. Like, I just hear it in my mind, like, this is the last fucking time. This is the last fucking time. Eight of Swords. This prison of your own creation. Let's talk about this. We have the World in reverse. I feel like maybe you're shutting out the world, right? As an aspect of that, like maybe you're trying to shut out the world or not be open to something here. It's like a self-preservation kind of energy. Let's see, with the Four of Wands, let's clarify that. We have Eight of Wands in reverse, which is the opposite, which means not co-creating, not... Okay, let's clarify that. What does that mean? Maybe you were feeling imprisoned by love. Let's see. Wands in reverse. What does that mean? I need more. Maybe it's kind of like that energy of like, you dream about something here, like you want this outcome, right? You want this life. But it's also the energy of maybe not putting in the work towards that. Like you're not looking for, like with the cutting out the world, like if you don't go out into the world, you're not open to receiving love, right? If you, like, you have to have a level of receptivity, right? You have to be willing to get hurt to be loved, right? That's the thing. Like you have to be willing to sacrifice yourself a little bit. The Ace of Pentacles, it's like you're being offered a gift here, right? A new beginning, from the divine. The Lovers in reverse, yeah, you went through a breakup. I'm gonna put that there because it's like, it's pretty cut and dry. Either you went through a breakup or something just didn't work out with somebody that you wanted, right? And then the Chariot. And it's like having to move, having to relocate, having to maybe even just move your energy. But there's this energy of getting the fuck up and going, right? And it's kind of like you need to embark on a new journey here. What are we moving towards? Let's talk about that. What are we moving towards? I hate talking about the past. I bring it up so we have some basis to, like, for this story, and then I'm like, let's talk about the future. What's the future like? What is all that shit? What are you moving towards? The Emperor. Alright. We have the Emperor, so, like, I don't know if you're the Divine Masculine or if there's a Divine Masculine that you're moving towards. This could be a woman. Sometimes it is. A very, like, scientific, like, strategic, very logical, rational woman, you know, or it would be that of a man. Or, like, because on the flip side, like, a Divine Feminine is like a creative force, something that births projects into reality. It's basically the different sides of the brain. It has nothing to do with actual gender. And that's why it's confusing with masculine, feminine. It's not about being more masculine or more feminine. It's about literally what side of the brain you're operating on. With the Justice, I feel like karma is being laid out on your behalf right now. Things are being leveled out. Things are going to be fair. Six of Wands in reverse. This is kind of letting go of people's opinions. Kind of, but also it's this feeling of not getting the recognition you deserve, right? That's part of what is going to be balanced out because that recognition is coming to you. That appreciation is coming to you. Alright. So, what else can Scorpio look forward to right now? Ten of Cups. Happily ever after. Okay, that's what you get to look forward to. You get to look forward to having all this abundance, this happiness, togetherness. It's just total wish fulfillment, right? That is what is to be expected for you. And it's all just, first you gotta let go of the fake ones and let in the real ones, you know? You have to be receptive to the real ones. And you have to understand too, like, somebody who shows up and they're very charismatic and they just know all the right things to say and all that, I almost always will guarantee you that's a narcissist, okay? Because somebody who genuinely has feelings for you, somebody who gets nervous in your presence, they get tripped up. They're going to be like stammering. They're going to say something completely off the wall. You're going to look at them like you're fucking crazy. But at the same time, it's because they can't speak around you because they have all these feelings about you. So learn to distinguish when somebody actually likes you or when they're just being all charismatic and flirty, because that's like the devil energy, like showing up like smooth talker, smooth walker, showing up all that fucking. You don't want that. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. You don't want somebody who shows up being a good devil. Okay? You want somebody who shows up being a good person. Alright? So, yeah. Okay. So, what is some more advice for Scorpio before we close this session out? You get none. Okay, no, I'll pull some oracles for you. Because there's got to be some advice for you. At least a little bit. Okay, let's see it. You need to take a moment for yourself. Really breathe it out, meditate it out, go into water. I honestly sit in silence. I know, you're just like, fuck that, dude. I love music. I know. But you've got so many distractions all the fucking time in your life, in your brain, and all that. And honestly, sometimes you just need to sit in a silent area and just kind of look up. Relax all the way and just sit in the moment. Okay, whatever comes through your brain, like I'm going to do the opposite of teaching you how to meditate, okay? Whatever comes through your brain, think about it, okay? Think about it. Assess the thoughts as they enter your mind. Really, this is called shadow work, right? This is what we do before light working. When you do the shadow work, it's like you have to confront what's going on in your head. And then you have to close the distance between your conscious and unconscious minds, right? So you have to give yourself an opportunity to listen to yourself, right? And then when you start annoying yourself or hurting your own feelings, shut that shit down, right? if the thoughts get negative, be like, all right, fine, I'll talk to you later. And then go, But you have to get in this, like, energy of, like, hearing yourself out. That's how you heal. You first hear yourself out. You're like, okay, what are we feeling and why are we feeling this? This is how, like, a more mature approach to the situation. To actually, like, sit down and get to the bottom of what's going on in your head. Because with all these distractions, it's like we just shut it all out all the fucking time. And how can we get to the bottom of anything if we've constantly got screens in our face and noise pollution and, So take a moment for yourself. Give and take. Make sure that in all of your relationships, especially jobs, everything, that there's a balance of give and take, right? That you're not giving more than you're receiving. Like, I had to learn that too because it's hard. I'm a giver. I want to give everything to everybody. But sometimes, if it's not balanced or reciprocated, you have to realize that you're sacrificing yourself. And there's no need. There's no need. People don't require that from you. So, yeah. But anyway, that's pretty much what I have for you. Namaste. I love you all, little Scorpions. I will talk to you later.